Good morning, everyone. I hope everything is doing well with you this week and you had a great weekend. So today, let's start our lesson. First of all, we're gonna revise or correct our homework, and then we're gonna start a new lesson, which you will love it and you will like it because most of the things in it you know it, okay, and it's a very nice topic. So let's quickly to see our lesson today. Okay, first of all, we are going to revise our homework or correct our homework, and then I will start our lesson today. Okay, so it was using your book to fill your here in the blanks. Okay, so number one, he's saying to you, people think about the weather every day. Excellent ones. Two, the what outside helps people choose what kind of clothes to wear. It was either weather or temperature because I saw some students or some of you they made a temperature, so both of them they are correct. Both the weather and the temperature, okay? They both of them they are correct answers. Okay, number three, temperature, it's the measure of how hot or cold something is. Yes, number four, people use a thermometer to measure the temperature. Five, rain, snow, sleet, and hail, they are kinds of precipitation. Yes, excellent. Six, people can use an anemometer to measure the speed of the wind. Okay, so this is the correction of the homework. Okay, now we are gonna start our new lesson, which is a lovely lesson. Most of the information you will love it and you will find that you know it. Okay, it's talking about how does the earth's motion cause day and night. Mainly we are going to see how day and night they are gonna happen, why we are seeing day and night, and why they are repeated every day we're seeing day and every day we're seeing night. Why this? Okay, so let's start quickly. Okay, here in this picture, he's saying to you, how can you tell if it is day or night? How you two? How can you differentiate between both of them? Yes, for example, in the left side of the picture, it is day, and in the right side of the picture, it is night. Why? How did I say, or how did you say? Because in the left picture, you can see the sun, and you can see there is a lot of light, the sun shining, and the sun's light, it is everywhere, and the birds, they are moving, and it is bright. Okay, on the right side of the picture you can see the moon, you can see the clouds a little bit, they are clear, they are much more clear. You can see birds because they are sleeping, and you can see a little bit darkness. It's not it is darkness, but the moon, it is lighting the sky, but the sun is lighting, of course, much more than the moon. So this, how can we tell day and night? Because of the sun and the absence of the sun, which is the moon. Okay, the moon's light. Okay, what causes day and night? Why every day we are seeing day and night? Why God has made day and night? This is day and this is night. Why this is day and this is night? Because you can see the sun at day's time, and you can see the moon at night time. You can't see the sun at night, right? Why? Because there is something important which is called the Earth's rotation. The Earth's rotation causes day and night. What does it mean by this? This means that this is the day, of course, that you can see the sun's light, and this is the night, you can see the darkness. What does it mean by the Earth's rotation? It means that the Earth, it is spinning around itself. It means that it is moving around itself. Can you see how the Earth is moving around itself? I know this is something which is new for you to know. So what does it mean by Earth rotation? Earth rotation, or the word rotate, it means that to spin around and around. What does it mean by this also? If you get a spin, do you know what? If you move it like this, if you spin it, it will move around itself, right? So this is what happens to the earth. The earth, it is rotating around itself, it is spinning around itself, it is moving around itself. So this is the cause, or this is why the day and night happen. Why? Because the earth is rotating, the earth is spinning, the earth is moving around itself. Okay. Also, there is something very important which is called an axis. What does it mean by axis? Axis, it is just an imaginary line. As you see here, this is a line which I made. This is not in real life, okay? Which is an imaginary line that the earth is rotating around. For example, if I'm saying that this is the line, this is the axis line that the earth is moving around it. I can make it here, I can make it here, I can make it in any two ends. So the axis, it's just an imaginary line. I'm imagining a line that the earth is rotating around. For example, if you are putting a rope down on the ground, and then you are moving from this side to the other side, and then from that side to the other side, so you are moving around the line. Okay, but you created this line, you imagine that there is a line. So the axis, it is the imaginary line. You can see it because we created, we invented, this is from our imagination that the earth is rotating around itself, around the axis. So now we have taken something very important. We are talking about day and night. Why day and night happens? Because of something very important. It's called the earth rotation. What does it mean by rotation? It means that the earth is rotating, it's spinning around, it's moving around itself. Okay? And how did I know this? Because I made an imaginary line. I imagined that there is a line called an axis that the earth is moving around and around. Okay, this is the axis line. Okay, of course, the side of the earth, okay, that faces the sun, which is this part, this is called day. And the other side of the axis, which I imagined, okay, it is not facing the sun, it is night. Again, what causes day and night is, we said that the earth is rotation, the earth, it is spinning around itself. But don't forget, or don't be mixed up, or don't imagine that it is moving a very quick motion. No, it's moving with a very slow motion. That's why we cannot feel it. Okay, this slow motion, or this small rotation, or this not quick rotation, or this not quick, slow motion and spinning, this causes day and night. How? I said that I imagined that there is a line, and here is the part which is facing the sun, and this part, it's not facing the sun. So this part which is facing the sun and I can see the sun in it is called day. The other part which is not facing the sun, which is away from the sun, it will not having the sunlight, so this is causing the night. Okay, so this is day and this is night, because this part of the earth, it is facing the sun and all we can see it. This part which is not facing the sun, we can see the night in it. Why? Because of this imaginary line I imagined, which is called the axis. Okay. Okay, so here is again another picture. This is the earth, and I imagine that there is a line here which is called an axis. This part of the earth which is facing the sun, and I can see the sun, and there is sunlight, it's gonna be day because we can see the sunlight. And the other part which is not facing the sun, which is away from the sun, we can see the night, we can see the moon. Okay, I want you to see this video. It will be much more clear for you to understand what does it mean by day and night.
Wake up! It's daytime. We have to go to school.
I wish we only had nights and no days.
Then you cannot go to the playground and ride swings.
Oh yes! Mummy sends me out to play only during the day. I wonder why we have days and nights at all.
Before we discuss the formation of day and night, we must recall some basics about the rotation of the Earth.
I know what this is. This is a globe, a miniature Earth.
Yes, this is the axis of the globe, and this is how the globe rotates.
Wow! So the Earth has an axis?
The Earth's axis is an imaginary line that runs through the poles of the Earth.
And as I see in the globe, the axis is tilted at an angle.
Yes, at 23.5 degrees.
And the movement of the Earth on its own axis is called rotation. All this is clear to me. But why do we have days and nights?
To explain that, I need to use my magic wand.
Where are you? It's so dark. I can't see anything.
Wait, I'll switch on the lamp.
Wow, you are the Earth.
And the lamp is the sun.
Okay, I'm loving this.
See? The light is only falling on my front side. This is day. Now go behind me and see.
Oh yes, this part is dark.
So this is night.
Now this is night on your front half. And day on this back part. Night here now.
When the earth rotates from west to east, only half of it faces the sun. This half which faces the sun has day, and the other half that does not get sunlight has night. When the earth rotates, day changes to night and night changes to day. So,
The rotation of the earth causes day and night.
if you look at the globe, you will notice that India and United States are on the opposite sides. So,
Where it's day in United States, it's night in India. And when it's night in United States, it's day in India. How long does it take for the earth to make one complete rotation?
the earth takes 24 hours to make one complete rotation.
Oh, that is a whole day.
Okay, this part we're gonna explain it in another lesson, but I will let you continue it, okay? So don't be mixed up. I didn't say it up till now.
Yes, my dear. Now we will have a rapid fire round of questions.
What is that?
I will ask you questions and you will answer me quickly and in short.
And I get a chocolate as reward?
Right. Our earth moves from west to east on its axis. What is this movement called?
Rotation.
How long does the earth take to complete this rotation?
24 hours.
What causes day and night?
The rotation of the earth on its own axis causes day and night.
Very good. Now the last question. Who is the most intelligent boy on earth?
Do not know.
It's you. And why?
Because I watch MakeMeGenius.com videos.
Here is your reward.
Okay, I hope that you understood it well, okay? Okay, now we are gonna come to the part that we are gonna solve in your resource packs, okay? We are going to solve page 30 and 31, okay? And then at the end, I will be giving you a homework. You must do it in your due date and then send it to me on your classroom, okay? Google Classroom, okay? Here in question number 1, he's saying to you, complete and color. Of course, you can color it, okay? And then we're going to complete. You're gonna just write the word Earth's rotation. Okay, letter B is saying to you, Draw the Earth's axis in the picture above and then label it. Where can I draw the axis? We said that, yes, it's just an imaginary line. I imagine that there is a line. Here in this part it will be day, and here it will be night, and the opposite. If this is the night, and this will be the day. They are opposite to each other. So this is called the axis. Okay? Okay. Here in question 2, he's saying to you, this is a diagram, okay, for the Earth's axis, as we imagined, okay, together. He's saying to you, and this is very important because this is new information. From which direction does the Earth start rotating? The Earth starts rotating from the west to the east. Always usual. The Earth starts to move from the left to the right, the west to the east. Okay, around its axis. Don't forget this. Okay, number 2. What is the line going from the north to the south of the Earth? It's called, yes, it's called axis. Okay, because I imagine that there is a line going from the north to the south. This is an imaginary line called the axis. Okay, number 3. Is it cooler during the day or at night? Can you tell me? Of course, it will be during the night. Why? How could you use this diagram to figure this out? Because there is no sunlight reaching the night. That's why it will not be hot. It will be cool. As we took in the seasons, there are cool seasons, and why in winter it's a cool or a cold season? Why? Because there is no sunlight shining all over the day. So if there is no sunlight reaching the night, so it will be a cool night. Okay. Okay, this is your homework. It is page 32. Okay, you will just say if this is day or this is night or this is day or this is night. So you will see the picture and then say, of course, here the moon, this is will be night, and here is the sun, it will be day, and I want you to color them. Okay, thank you so much. I hope that you understood well the day and night. We are going to repeat it as usual in our lesson every time we are taking the session. Don't forget that I'm repeating. If you missed the part, I will repeat it the next session. Okay, I hope that you will be doing well, and I hope everything will be fine with you. Don't forget to do your homework. Thank you so much. Here too.